Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is Wine Library TV. We're going to do California Cabernet today on the show. You know, I've noticed we haven't done it in a long time, and I want to do 3 price points of different things that are kind of going on in the wine world that I find very interesting, and different California Cabernets. And we've got a 13, a 17, and a $45 cab today. I'm on a 3 kick today. I just don't know why, but it's one of the numbers I play on roulette. 3 and 5 are like my big go-to numbers. My mom's birthday, and number 5 is my lucky number. Dad, but you know I love you, Dad. But that being said, I'm excited about trying these cabs. I think California cabs are a show that I get requested all the time. I'm trying not to do a lot of them because I feel like you can get Cabernet information out there in other places. Look that up. It's a crazy Google word. That being said, I'm excited about trying these wines, and especially the middle wine. I'll tell you all about that in a little bit. You may notice that Lionel from Thunder Cats is wearing a Vaynerchuk wristband. And that's right. We are now on our 3rd shipment. They're back in stock. So if you do not have a Vaynerchuk wristband, and guess who does? These people.
Just wasting time, chasing things I'll never find, but inside, where hopes and fears collide, I hear you cry. Tonight we'll make these dreams our own.
Big shout out to everybody that sent in those pictures. Mott, great job with the collage. Put some Tony Vincent music behind it. That was awesome. And what's really cool is that the Vaynerchuk wristbands have been a lot of fun, and we're sending them to you for free. So if you're new Vaynerchuk, or if you haven't gotten one, or if we've lost it in the mail, or if I just stink and didn't forward it, down here, email. That email will send you that link. You can make it right. You click the link. Down there, click the link. Send in your address. We'll get this out to you right away because we're that kind of crew. Lionel really loves his Vaynerchuk wristband. Okay, so let's focus on the 3 California Cabernets. But before we do that, we are going to talk about San Francisco. A week from today, that's right, today is Thursday. A week from today, I will be in San Fran for the Wine Library TV Vaynerchuk party. I'm bringing some wine. We're going to have a great time. I'm not sure, but I think you can still get a spot or 2. I know we had some cancellations because people decided I wasn't that cool, and you know what? I don't disagree. But that being said, link down here. It's a link down here kind of time. Link down here for anybody that would like to join. I think they have a spot or 2 open. I could be totally wrong, and that's going to be a huge faux pas, but please click the link, and there's some organizers that will take care of you. That's what we needed to talk about, and now we need to talk about what we talk about, which is wine. Let's get into this wine. I picked this wine because it's a huge seller and extremely widely available. I think I'm a little bit kind of, not tired, but like sad with the 30 to 50 emails a day that I get that say, Gary, I can't find any of these wines in my market, and you don't ship to this state. So please do some wines that are a little bit more available. So that's what I'm going to do for you. This is the 2004 Clos du Bois Cabernet, coming in at about 13 US bones, and let's give it a whirl. Nice sound. All right, let's give it a whirl. Nice color, but most Cabernets are because they all inject artificial coloring into their cabs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've been dying to say that. Let's give this a little bit of a smell. Very interesting. Kind of smells a little fake to me. I'm getting a little bit of that high C, over-oaked, overripe, you know, kind of raspberry sugar candy flavor on the nose. A little fake, but we won't jump to conclusions. A little hint of plum, which is kind of actually nice. A little dark licorice flavor profile on the nose again, but heavy on the oak and heavy on like the raspberry powder. You know those drinks you buy and they're like powder mixes, and sometimes you open it and it goes, kind of gets on you? This gets on you with the raspberry powder. And it gets a little bit scary for me. Let's give this a whirl. you know, a little off balance, a little hot. This is a 2004. So it's young. All cabs are so young these days. I do get a little hint of black cherry, which I kind of like, almost soda poppy. It's kind of fun. I wouldn't say it's horrible. It's definitely the kind of wine that, you know, you can definitely have at a Fridays or an Applebee's. You know, that this is the kind of wine that you do find on that list. It's very one-dimensional. It's over-oaked for me. Yes, he's in a hizzy. The oak monster has made his presence felt in this wine. That being said, it's doing some things right. It's a little fake to me. It feels a little artificially flavored, as I like to call it. So that bothers me. Overall, it's an adequate bottle of wine. I'm going to score the wine 84 points. You know, for 13 bucks, I'm going to give it a pass. But it's definitely something that you're not going to, you know, cry over. It's just something that I'm not overly excited about. Let's move on. This is the 1975-2004 Amber Knolls Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon. And this is Lake County. And it's 90 points, Robert Parker, for 16 bucks. Very intriguing. Basically, this is where the Beckstoffer family came out to Cali in 75. 75 is a tremendous year. As a matter of fact, let me go on record right now saying that 1975 is the greatest year of all time. You know, really the nicest, most, you know, lovely, kind, smart, handsome, wonderful things were born in 1975, particularly, let's say, I don't know, November 14th, 1975. So I'm a fan of 1975. I'm a fan of Robert Parker for darn sure, 90 points. I'm a fan of California Cabernets under $20, 16 bucks. So I gotta tell you, I'm pumped up. Let's give this a whirl. Really, really nice color. Yeah, it's great color. Everything from 1975 has great color. Let's give this a whirl. Actually, I could use a little bit of a tan. You know, a really intriguing Asian spice coming through on the nose. I'm getting a really beautiful raspberry compote, almost like reduction raspberry sauce flavor on the nose. Almost like a black cherry pie coming through on the nose as well. So a lot of beautiful flavors coming through. Is it a little fake? Most 1975 things are extremely authentic and come from the heart. I find this may be a little bit on the fake side, so probably born in like December or something. Let's give this a whirl. Really great firm grip. I get a beautiful vanilla extract on the mid palate, which kind of segues perfectly into a cherry fruit bomb. So if you take some cherries and you put it into a vanilla shake, that's really the flavor profile that I get on the mid palate. It's got some great grip, well made. This is kind of reminding me of the family of Molly Duker, Marquis Phillips, you know, a lot of the Australian and Spanish stuff. This wine is extremely over-delivering for New World fans. So if you're an Old World fan, you don't need to leave the room because it is 1975, and we need to respect that. But this is a wine that you may not perfectly intrigue with. That being said, if you're a drinker of Simi, Franciscan, St. Francis, Clos du Bois, Kendall Jackson, all these $15 California Cabernets, you need to seek this out because it takes what they do and it takes it to another level. It's almost like the yellowtail thingy jumped into a California Cabernet. So you're getting more of that fruit. There's a lot of liveliness. I don't want you to look at the yellowtail analogy as a negative. What I'm saying is the yellowtails are very over the top. It's got a little bit of that sugar. I'm sensing a little sugar. It's a little sweet tooth going on here. Beautiful long finish though. Well made. 90-point wine? No way. 88-point wine? Absolutely. 88-point wine that some people are going to think 92 points of? Absolutely. This is a New World fans, who's just a New World fans, dream from California. Very interesting wine. I can see where Parker went 90 points on this on a given day. It's possible that this would be a 90-point wine. For me right now, it's an 88-point wine, but it's well-structured, very well-versed, and a wine that I feel is extremely capable of surrounding itself around a lot of different foods. And that's probably why I'm most excited about this wine. I noticed that I need to articulate more things to you guys, because sometimes I get excited because I'm doing different things in my mind. What excites me about this is a wine that I think would go tremendous with a lot of foods. It's a wine that will sell it for 3 to 5 years, and something that I think a lot of people would enjoy right now. Let's move on. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the Chateau St. Cinq Cépage 2002 California Cabernet, 92 points, Robert Parker, $45.01. Little Lincoln in there. Let's give us a little bit of a whirl. And here we go. Really, really intriguing dark color. Let's give this a whirl. Beautiful nose, actually. Yeah, like fresh grounded pepper mixed in with beautiful like green beans component. Mixed up with a little, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what this is. I'm going to give you an absolute dish that I think absolutely nails this wine. Take a little wiener dog, wrap it pigs in a blanket style with bacon, put a lot of pepper on it, and then grate like jalapeno pepper and green peppers on top of it and bite that. That's what this tastes like. I get bacon fat, I get a beautiful pepper component, some a little bit spicy, some a little bit kind of normal, little bean action going on, but the bacon fat is coming through dramatically, and I am getting a little bit of that hammy kind of processed meat flavor on the nose as well. It's nice. Also beautiful chocolate and vanilla. So you made that little thing and then dump chocolate syrup and a little scoop of ice cream. Now eat it. That's what this wine smells like. Let's give it a whirl. Now this wine does have a blend component. California law allows you to call it Cabernet if it's 75% Cabernet. This wine comes with Cabernet Franc, Malbec, Merlot, and big up to Petit Verdot. I love Petit Verdot. It is absolutely one of my favorite grapes. I am shocked, and should I say appalled, by the enormity of the oak monster in this wine. As a matter of fact, the oak monster brought some friends and invaded your home and crashed your party. This wine is very oaked. It has an enormous amount of oak. Now, people love oak. People embrace the oak. Some people like it, some people don't like it. If you're not a fan of over-oaked, extracted California Cabernets, you're going to be bothered by this. But many of the top wines that people love are this manner. It is polished because of that. There is a lot of vanilla bean coming through because of that. That's what we're kind of getting on the last nose as it was opening up. This wine is way too over-the-top oaked for me. You may be different. I'm going to score this wine 89 points because it is a solid bottle of wine. It's got a lot of great structure, beautiful blackberry component to it. I'm really intrigued by that freshly ground pepper flavor that I get throughout this wine, so kudos on that. On the nose, I thought it was a 92-point wine, but on the flavor profile, it got a little too oaky for me and a little too shallow. You know, like a pretty girl from Hollywood, you know, you got to get in the conversation, you know, and sometimes they don't deliver. That's what happened with this wine. 89 points, I'm going to give it a pass at $45. Yeah. Question of the day. What are you drinking for Memorial Day? Kind of nosy and just curious what people are popping. Because you, a little bit of me, we're changing the wine world, aren't we?